Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just finished watching episode 4 of Dandadan. I will say that I actually really did enjoy this episode. I thought it was pretty good. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that they explained basically the backstory of the tunnel, of Turbo Granny, all of that in a way that really connects. Like the reason why she was asking, well, not asking, but the reason why she was threatening to take Ken's weenie or whatever is because that tunnel was used to violate young girls and kill them. So that is why Turbo Granny haunts that tunnel. So I guess it makes sense from the standpoint of, you know, assuming a man would go down there like waiting for a girl to pass through that tunnel to grab her and violate her. Turbo Granny would then fuck that guy up, right? Like, let's say that that's what Ken was trying to do over there. That's why that whole exchange happened. Even though Ken was just down there because Momo was like, hey, like, there's a ghost down there, right? So thank you to that one commenter who wanted to make it a big deal to be like, you don't understand it, da, da, da. Like, no shit, I don't understand it. I'm just now watching it for the first time, right? Like, he told me that, because I said something like, oh, Ken saved Momo or something like that by climbing through the phone when she was about to get impregnated by those aliens. And he's like, no, that's not what happened at all. Da, 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 da. Okay, now I can see why Turbo Granny, like, helped her, okay? I can see that now, okay? So I guess the connection is, since she is like the spirit who defends women from being, you know, violated and killed and mutilated, whatever, she climbed through the phone, you know, understanding what was happening to Momo. I get it. Thank you. I had to get to the episode where they explained it, commenter. Thank you. I thought it was pretty cool and pretty believable when, you know, like, Momo grabbed the train and ended up saving the day. I thought the fight was actually pretty interesting, and I was wondering where it would end up. I thought the comedy of the fight was really good as well. So this show seems like it's more shoujo than anything, which I'm not mad at, right? Like, I think it really works for the show. I think I can say that I don't think it's bad anymore. Judging by episode 1, it gave perverted, it gave bad, which, I mean, I still kind of feel that way about episode 1. But you know what they say about shows? They say the pilot episodes of shows usually show the most nudity and the most violence to captivate an audience to come back to see episode 2. And so whether or not that's effective, I guess would be I guess it is, because that's the tried and true formula. People have done that since ages. Like, I really think about Orange is the New Black, right? You see pretty much a full frontal of the main character in that show, right? Like in the first episode. And then, you know, moving on, you do see other people's bosoms and whatnot. But that first episode, you do see like full nudity, like of pretty much the whole cast. And it's to get you to come back to watch episode 2. And once you watch episode 2, they pretty much hooked you. They pretty much got you. You're invested in the story. So that's how they keep their grab and keep their watchers. So it makes sense that episode 1 was so wild and weird and fetish-like to get you to come back to see episode 2. Now that I'm on episode 4, I really do think that this story didn't need all of that. It really did not need such a drastic first episode to grab the audience. And I do think this show is strong enough for what it is. You know, the parody aspect of the fights, this knockoff Kaneki Ken. I hate when he switches, like, his personality, because it's like, come on now, like, you don't need that. This show doesn't know what it doesn't need, and it does not need the little Kaneki Ken personality switch. It could do without that. I think the Granny is a pretty solid character. I like her a lot. They ended up tricking the Turbo Granny into, you know, a race and whatnot, and she cheated, right? She made the rules that she could count however she wanted to, which loophole, I guess, whatever. But in the end, they were able to work together. And that was really good teamwork. Like, that was really good teamwork I saw with them. And I do think that they do have a relationship that's endearing. Like, I do think as of right now, it's effectively showing them growing this really good connection, this really good bond. I don't have too much else to say, honestly. I thought this episode was really good. I would give it a, let me think. I would give it a 9 out of 10, honestly. Episode 4 is good by me. I thought the stakes were pretty cool. The zombies was a little bit random, but it was funny as hell. So I'll give it a pass with that. So the way I'm taking it is anything that's like, what the fuck, is supposed to be like, what? It's supposed to make you laugh. It's not supposed to make 100% sense. It's just supposed to make you laugh. And I really, really do appreciate the respect that was given to the tunnel as they were explaining, like, hey, this is like, you know, the reason the spirit is here is because, you know, girls are violated and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, the way it connected with, okay, that's why she takes men's weenies so they can't do shit anymore, right? And then watching the spirits of the girls whose lives were lost disappear. I think that was a very strong visual. I thought that was really nice. I thought that was a really good touch. So I do think this episode had enough balance of like serious tone and, you know, kind of honestly slapstick. Like, I genuinely think that like the zombies, that was pure fucking slapstick. And it was good. It worked for me. So Dandadan is good in my book so far, with episode 4 getting a 9 out of 10 from me. I will definitely watch episode 5. Let me know if you guys like these videos, because I do feel like, you know, if nobody cares to hear my thoughts on the rest of these episodes, I'll just stop making the videos and then I'll get to making videos about whatever you guys voted for with the most on the poll in my community tab, because I was really watching just to see how long it would take me to really hate this show or fall in love with it. And I feel like right now I'm at a point where this show is in good standing with me. Like, I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. And now I think it's good, honestly. Like, I like the blend of the comedy and serious tone. I'm starting to appreciate the bond between Momo and Ken. And this grandma character is really cool. So I'm all ears, you know, it got me. Let me know. Should this be the last video or should I keep making them until I finish the season? It's up to you. Bye.